Alright, well, welcome back to the homestead. We've been gone for a couple of weeks doing some holiday travel, and we're back in town ready to get buckled down on this project again. And the goal for the day is to get this gable here completely sided. So the first thing I need to do is go cut me some starter strips and get the cut edges of that primed, and then we'll go up on the roof and we'll shim the edges of that window trim, make sure it's all flush. And at that point we should be ready to start putting the siding on. And like I said, I'm hoping to be able to get this whole side done today, and if we don't get it knocked out today, then maybe we can finish it up tomorrow morning. So let's get to it and see how much we can get done, and hopefully we'll be able to get the whole thing. Alright, so for the gables of the house, each gable is about 32 feet long, and my sheets of siding here are 12. So we're going to go ahead and cut 3 starter strips, which will give us 36 foot for each end of the house. So I need to go ahead and cut 6 strips, 1.5 inches wide, of this siding material to use for starter strips. So let's go ahead and get that marked out and cut off and primed, and then we can go on to the next step. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is when I put this window trim up, I didn't have shims to make these seams flush. I need to shim this backside out because of the flange on the window. It has this side higher than this side. So I need to shim all the way around these, and I need to come back and put a drip edge on the top for these 2 windows. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll be ready to work on that starter strip again. So now that I've finished trimming the windows, what I need to do is go ahead and get this starter strip nailed on. I've gone ahead and brought the first 2 pieces up, and we'll nail those off and measure the third one. And I'm using this 2x4 here as a spacer to get it the consistent height off of the roof. So let's go ahead and get that nailed up, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so now our starter strip is up. The next thing I need to do is go ahead and mark where the studs are on this house wrap so that I know where to nail the siding into. So let's go ahead and get those marks transferred, and then we'll be ready to start siding. Alright, so now that the Tyvek is marked where my studs are, I'm ready to go ahead and start putting my siding on. I've got the first piece cut and set in place, and what I've done is I've just put a couple of boards under it to wedge it so that I can adjust the level of that as I'm nailing it up. And let's go ahead and get that one put on. Alright, well, we've got the first row of siding up, and I'm going to go ahead and move the camera down here to the yard and just give you a distant shot, because it's too hard to keep moving the camera for every piece of siding that I put up there. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can't start making some time up and get this siding wrapped up. So let's get going.